welcome to another Unbearable podcast. This might be the favorite episode of the week. It's typically the episode that gets the most views. It's the Pick'em episode. I'm Ryan Voss. With me as always is Drew Testa. Drew, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Yeah? You ready to pick some games?
Hopefully. And I was thinking about last week, and I don't remember every game off the top of my head, but I'm feeling like we didn't have the best week last week.
No, we'll go back. We'll see how those picks went. We'll update the scores. And right now, there's the scoreboard. We'll see how we are all time. I was in the lead, but we'll see what happens after last week. I went against you a lot last week on purpose to either separate myself or I'll just dig myself a hole. I am wearing the Bears salute to service gear. It's Veterans Day. I got the Clark Griswold hat on. Do you even know who Clark Griswold is, Drew?
I feel like I've heard the name before, but I don't know who it is now.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You're uncultured.
Whatever you say, dude. I'm not cultured in your culture.
It's National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Never seen that movie?
No, I've never seen that movie.
All right, well, watch it this Christmas. He wears a sick Bears hat.
Okay.
All right, full disclosure also, haven't looked at these games yet, so this is going to be new to me. So
remember when we said we were going to probably be together for this one?
No, that's for when we do the preview.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't looked at these picks, so I'm just picking from
Neither
the
have
heart.
I.
No stats, nothing. We got the Thursday night game, which this isn't a terrible Thursday night game, especially because it's a division matchup. We got the Colts at the Titans. Colts are getting a point.
I'm going to take Tennessee. The Colts over the last few weeks have not looked like the team that they were when they played the Bears. They're kind of fallen off a little bit. Phillip Rivers has been pretty trash, and I just don't think they're going to be able to keep up with the Tennessee offense. So I'm going to take Tennessee.
Yeah, when you think Tennessee should definitely be the division winner. They should be a top 5 team in the AFC. The Colts are more at that 5 through 8 range, that fringe playoff team. I clearly think Tennessee is the easier team. They didn't have that hard of a matchup last week against the Bears, while the Colts are coming off against the Ravens. Tennessee should easily win. It's basically a pick-em game. I'm taking Tennessee all day. Next, we got the Texans versus the Browns. Texans getting +3. Baker should be back to this one, coming off a bye week. What are you thinking about this one?
I think Nick Chubb coming back is big for Cleveland. He's obviously the focal point of their offense. But that being said, Houston's been playing some pretty decent football lately, and the Browns are still the Browns. So I like Houston to cover the 3. I think they have a chance to win, but I think they'll definitely cover.
I'm going to the Browns -3. Houston turned it around after they fired Billy O'Stooge. I just don't think Houston's that good of a team, unfortunately, and unfortunate for Deshaun Watson. I think the Browns are better than Texans all day, so I'm going to take them to cover the -3. All right, we got the Jags at the Packers. Jags getting +13.5. Packers almost 2 touchdown favorites.
I'm going to take Green Bay because Jacksonville just is trash this year, and they have Luton in there. And he actually didn't play that bad last week. I'll give him credit.
His first touchdown, I think it was his second pass, was beautiful.
Yeah, no, he actually didn't play as bad as I thought he would, but they're just not even close to being on the same level as Green Bay. So I think Green Bay wins by 2 touchdowns for sure.
Who did Green Bay play last week?
San Francisco, and they killed them.
Oh yeah, it was on Thursday night. That's why I'm blanking. Okay, yeah, and it wasn't even close. If Green Bay can do that to San Francisco, even a hurt, banged up San Francisco, I still give them more credit than I do the Jags. But also, we thought the Steelers, Cowboys last week. I don't know what the spread was, but we thought that the Steelers would easily cover. So it does scare me a little bit. But I see Aaron Rodgers being all gas, no breaks, especially against an easy team. I am going to take this Packers covering the -13.5. All right, Eagles, Giants. Giants getting +3.
I'm going to take Philadelphia -3. They're getting a lot healthier. They're going to have Rager. They're going to have Sanders. They're probably going to have Alshon Jeffrey. They're going to have Dallas Goedert. They're getting a lot of their weapons back. And I just don't see the Giants winning back-to-back games, and I'm pretty sure they won last week, I think. So I just don't see them winning back-to-back games. So I'm going to take Philadelphia.
I'm gonna take the Giants +3. I think the Giants are a tougher team than their record indicates. I mean, they capped with the Buccaneers. They capped with the Bears. They beat the Eagles already, didn't they?
No, the Eagles scored like a last-second touchdown.
Oh, is that what you just said?
No, last week they played
Oh.
Washington. But when the Eagles played them on Thursday night that 1 week.
I'm going to take the Giants +3.
Okay.
Next, we got the Buccaneers at the Panthers.
Panthers.
Buccaneers at the Panthers. Buccaneers -5.5.
This, again, I didn't look at all the spreads like I normally do before doing this, but so far this would be my pick of the week. I'm going to go Tampa Bay. They just got embarrassed in prime time. And usually when a good team that happens to them, the next week they come out just guns blazing. I think that's exactly what's going to happen this week with Tampa Bay. So I think they're going to cover -5.5.
Yeah, I agree with you. Tom Brady is not someone I'd want to bet against, especially when they're probably a little pissed off for being embarrassed on Sunday Night Football. I was extremely hype about that game. When you got two legends going at it, primetime Sunday night. Sunday night's always the best, in my opinion, broadcast of the week. You can say what you want about Chris Collinsworth, but I don't know. If the Panthers had Christian McCaffrey, that would be a different story. But McCaffrey's doubtful, so like you said, Brady's going to come back with a vengeance. I'll take the -5.5 for the Buccaneers. They should win by a touchdown. Next, we got the Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos getting +4.5.
I really like the type of game Oakland's been playing so far this season. They're a really fun team to watch. They got a lot of good, fun playmakers. Ruggs, Waller, even Aguilar, who people thought was trash, has actually been doing pretty decent this year.
Jacobs,
yeah. And they got some other guys too. I just can't think of them.
You forget, I think it was like in 2016, 17, Derek Carr was an MVP candidate.
And the Raiders were on the come up.
Yeah, they were 14-2, and then he got hurt. I mean,
yeah. Were they really 14-2 that year?
I'm gonna look it up, but I'm pretty sure.
Because I'm gonna say, geez, I knew they were good. I don't remember them being that good.
They were good, bro, and then Carr got hurt.
Yeah, and then they had that dude from Michigan State.
Connor Cook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so hold on. Did you say who you were taking?
I'm going to take the Raiders, but they were 12-4. They're not 14-2.
Hey, sorry. They felt like they were 14-2. Yeah, I'm going to take the Raiders too. The Raiders, their offense is top 5 in the league. John Gruden's got them going. I mean, I don't think they're getting respect on a national level, but they definitely should be a playoff team, especially in a tough AFC West where they got the Chiefs. That's about it, actually. So they should be
the Chargers, they easily could be like 7-1 right now. They blow like every single game they're in.
I think you listen to the same podcast. They're like 3-13 in 1-score games or something like that in the past 2 years.
I didn't hear that, but that wouldn't surprise me.
Like that was on our boys, Hogan Johns.
Oh.
All right, we got the Bills at the Cardinals. Bills getting +2. If the Bills are getting points, I'm taking them.
That's what I was gonna say right off the rip, but Arizona's tough. But yeah, I know. Bills getting points, you got to take that. Yeah.
Yeah, Arizona, they're a great team. They definitely should be a playoff team. Kyler Murray, something else. I mean, last week, a game I would have loved to watch, I didn't, would have been Miami and Arizona. That was a back and forth, down to the wire game.
Yeah.
Except what the Bills did this week to the Seahawks, I think they can beat anybody, honestly, given the right circumstances on the right week. So I'm taking the Bills +2.
They killed Seattle.
Yeah, that game lost me a lot of money. I had them in a lot of parlays. If you can't lose parlay, that went through. That's 3 for 4. And last week I
put that didn't go through. Didn't the Saints screw it over for you?
No, I took the Saints +16 or something like that.
Oh, I thought you had the Buccaneers like +20.
No. I don't know if I put it out there though, because we didn't do a. Did we? No, we did do a pick'em episode.
Yeah, we had Big Mike on.
Yeah. All right. Next we got the Chargers, Dolphins -3.
I'm gonna take the Dolphins. Their defense is actually really good. Like I don't think people realize that, but the Dolphins defense is actually pretty damn good.
Dolphins defense is top 1 through 5. Like it was 1 at one point, but I'm not sure if it still is. So it's definitely still top 5.
Yeah. but it's really good. And the Chargers are going to put up points, but I think it'll be like this game will be like 35, 30 or 35-28, where the Chargers put up a couple late touchdowns. But I definitely think the Dolphins will cover.
Given that the Chargers are like 3-13 in one-score games, I could be making up this fact, but it's something really close to that. I'm definitely taking the Dolphins. Dolphins are a good team. I know they have the Bills in their division, but they still should be a playoff team, especially because the Patriots are just the Patriots.
They're not the best, yeah.
Not the best anymore. Okay, Seahawks, Rams. Seahawks getting 1 point.
Yeah, I feel like this is the same thing as like Tampa Bay. Like a really good team just got embarrassed. So they're about to come out here and stomp some mud holes. So I'm gonna take Seattle +1 to cover, because the Rams defense is really good, but I don't think it's gonna be able to contain Russell Wilson.
Yeah, the Rams defense is good, but I think the Seahawks offense is better. The Rams offense is probably average, and the Seahawks defense is terrible. So
yeah,
it's a division game. I don't see Russell Wilson losing 2 in a row. I'm going to take the +1 for the Seahawks. We got the 49ers at the Saints. Saints are -9.
Yeah, Saints. I mean, the 49ers right now just have so many injuries. Like, you don't even know who's going to be playing for them and who's not on like a week-to-week basis. So the Saints are looking really good after last week. So, I mean, -9 with the banged up as San Francisco is, I mean, that's nothing, honestly.
Yeah, I'm taking the Saints all day, -9. I mean, especially if their defense can build off what they did against Tom Brady in prime time. I don't think anyone's a threat to them, not of course, not Nick Mullins. So Saints -9 all day. All right, last game we're picking. This was kind of a quick episode. We really went through these.
We're getting to the point.
Yeah, that's what we like to be. We don't want to waste your time. All right, Sunday night game, Ravens, Patriots.
This would actually probably be my pick of the week. Now, like, forget about the last one. It's probably it. Baltimore. And Baltimore was my pick of the week last week, and they covered, I'm pretty sure. So I'm going to go with them again. I mean, they beat New England by worse than this last year, and that's when they actually were a good team. Like, this year they're not. So why wouldn't they beat them by more this time around? Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense to me. So
I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lamar Jackson's kind of Belichick's Achilles heel. The Patriots, they got lucky on Monday Night Football. They almost lost to the 0-8 Jets. It will be interesting to see Lamar versus Cam Newton, because both are known for being mobile quarterbacks. So we'll see what Cam Newton can do. I wish this was -7, but I'm going to take the Ravens also. They should win, especially in prime time. They're not going to get embarrassed by Cam Newton and the Patriots, who barely beat the Jets.
Agreed.
We will save this game for Friday.
Oh, yeah.
Do you want to see the can't lose parlay? I was building it. When I was waiting for you to come on, but I'm not sure if this is what we're going to do. I'll get your feedback.
Okay. I would not take Jacksonville. I would not take Jacksonville.
Bills +15, Jacksonville +26, Dolphins +10, Seahawks +14.
I wouldn't take Jacksonville.
You think Jacksonville's going to lose by almost 4 touchdowns?
Realistically, I think there's a chance they could lose like 35-7. Yeah.
All right. What about the Bills +15? You don't think the Bills are going to lose by 2 touchdowns on the score, right?
No, I don't think so.
And then, hold on, I got to add another team. Okay, what team do you like if you're getting +13? Do you like the Bears? +16? Bears +16? Really. All right, that tells you what he feels about.
Can't you take like Baltimore and you get them like +6?
Yeah, but I don't even know how I feel about that. They could lose by a touchdown easy. Giants +16. They shouldn't be that embarrassed by the Eagles.
Oh yeah, they were not going to lose by that much. Yeah, that's a good pick.
Or you know what? I could just do Green Bay winning this game.
Yeah. They're not going to lose.
It's all the same. Okay. All right, yeah, Green Bay's not losing. That's what I'm going to say. All right, so let me change this teaser back. Bills +15, Miami +10, Seahawks +14, Packers winning.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm only going to throw 50 up this week. I'm not as confident as I was last week. So there's your can't lose parlay. It's a staple of this show. It's 3 for 4. It would be 4 for 4, but the last time I took Green Bay, Aaron Rodgers threw 2 pick sixes, which back to back, which he's like never ever done. He's got 2 picks on the whole year, and it was then, or he might have 3. All right.
All right.
Oh, I was coming back. All right, that's the show. Appreciate you guys hanging out, picking some football games with us. Do me a favor, like a huge, huge favor. In the comments below, put your game of the week. What's your lock? Let us know.
Pick of the
We
week.
want to hear your feedback. Like, seriously, someone please just do it. Like, if we're getting desperate, we want some kind of fan interaction. The only fan interaction we ever got was some guy.
Mike and Ike.
Mike and Ike. And then some guy also yelled at one of our videos for Drew to take off the diaper on his face because you're wearing a mask.
Are you being serious?
Being serious.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. But yeah, give us your lock or give us some love down on the bottom of the video. We appreciate that. We'll see you guys later in the week.